If you want to learn how to build an unstoppable sales funnel process and 10x your business, that's coming right up. Hi everyone, my name is Isadore Petite, digital strategist for results inbound marketing. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, we do one new video a week and you're not going to want to miss any of them. So go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it so you get a heads up when we release new content to help you market better online. There are 3 ways to grow your revenue in your business. And believe me, the big companies employ these same strategies to be the unstoppable revenue generating machines that they are today. The first thing to understand is that people will go through a sales funnel process at the rate that they go through a buyer's journey. Now, understanding the buyer's journey is essential to setting up the perfect sales funnel process. This is the typical journey a buyer makes before making a purchase. First, in the awareness stage, the prospect is experiencing symptoms of a problem or an opportunity and is researching to identify and give a name to it. Second, in the consideration stage, the prospect has now defined their problem or opportunity and is committed to researching available solutions. Lastly, in the decision stage, the prospect has decided on a solution approach and has compared a list of vendors and is ready to make a final buying decision. By having a sales funnel process that gently nurtures your customers through the buying journey to making a purchase, you dramatically increase the number of customers you get. Now, it's great if you find prospects that are already in the decision stage of the buyer's journey and are ready to buy your product or service right when they see your ad or your website. But the reality of it is that you will meet most people in one of the other 2 stages, which is the awareness stage or the consideration stage. During the awareness stage, buyers identify their challenge and an opportunity that they want to pursue. They also decide whether or not their goal or challenge is a priority. Regardless of the traffic source you decide on, you want to craft your message in a way that it empathizes with your buyer and gives them the information that they need to identify the problem that they have and move them to considering solutions. It doesn't matter what traffic source you use to get traffic into the next stage of the sales funnel process, whether it's social media, blogging, PPC, SEO, email, YouTube ads, LinkedIn, Facebook ad, it really doesn't matter. You want to get your visitors driven into your website or on your landing page. You will increase the conversion rate from visitors to actual leads once you set up your lead magnet. And this is the next stage of the sales funnel process. A lead magnet's purpose is to influence an exchange of value, their information for your lead magnet. At this stage in the sales funnel process, you know your visitor is at least in the consideration stage. This is why it is not wise to ask for a purchase before you get their information. And by doing this, you increase your chances of touching base with them when they are in the decision-making stage. Obviously, the more people to opt in to receive your lead magnet, the more people you can push further into the sales funnel process. Now and later on, so your lead magnet needs to be good. Understand that the buyer has defined their problem and is now researching options to solve that problem. If your lead magnet is perceived to do that, to help them, then this will be your first opportunity of many transactions between you and your prospect. What makes a good lead magnet? Value and specificity. Your offer needs to be so clear that the prospect knows exactly what they will get, and it's something that they need. So ask yourself, does it speak to helping solve the specific problem you have helped your prospect define or identify? The lead magnet is important as it increases your ability to get more customers from those who opt in, which is the first of the 3 ways to grow your business and your business's revenue. Get more customers. The only thing more valuable than a list of hot leads is a list of buyers. The goal of the low ticket offer, or the LTO, is to change the dynamic relationship from prospect to customer. Let's be honest, some people are only looking for free information and have no intention on buying anything, ever. Making a low-risk, no-brainer LTO that proposes to help the prospect solve the problem that they are having facilitates in finding your true customer. Question: how much does a person have to spend to be a qualified customer? Answer: anything. A person who spends $1 with you is tremendously more valuable than a person who has never spent anything with you. Take as an example the guy who meets a girl and asks to exchange phone numbers with her, and she opts in, so to speak. However, before the interaction is over, he asks if he could buy her a cup of coffee right across the street. If she says yes and buys into the offer, then the relationship will be a lot further along than any other where he only received a phone number and has to follow up. The newer the relationship, the harder the sale. A low-ticket offer, or tripwire as some call it, is made to those who have expressed an interest in the lead magnet. So here is where we test whether they have ascended to the decision buying stage. The LTO should be so irresistible that the prospect shouldn't pass it up. This means that you may offer it at cost or even below. Why? Because the objective is not to get rich from this sale, but to find your buyers. A good LTO is a portion or part of the core offer that you are selling. Think about it. If you were to consider buying something, but you didn't know if it was worth the money that it cost to buy the whole thing, then wouldn't you appreciate a sample? How effective is sampling? A report from Sampling Effectiveness Advisors says that 73% of consumers were likely to buy a product after trying it. A sample is literally a small part or quantity of something to show what the whole is like. It follows that he who likes the part considers seriously the whole. This is where you offer your core product or service. I have just showed you how to increase the number of customers you get now. Now let me show you how to increase the average order value per customer. According to the book Marketing Metrics, the probability of selling to a new prospect is 5 to 20%. The probability of selling to an existing customer, 60 to 70%. Once you have acquired a paying customer from the LTO, which is a small portion or part of the core offer, the next step is to increase the average order value, or the AOV, per customer by offering them an upsell to the whole meal. It's a lot easier to sell your core product or service when you first use a lead magnet and then an LTO to convert your leads into customers. By the time you offer your core product or service, you're offering it to paying customers, not to leads or prospects. Remember, the newer the relationship, the harder the sale. At this point, there have been 2 transactions, the opt-in and the LTO. If you're liking this video so far and you found some value in it, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and like the video. Also, show some love by subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done it yet. You can further increase your AOV by adding other AOV maximizers. Did you know that McDonald's makes almost no money selling a hamburger? In fact, they only make 18 cents profit when they sell a hamburger. But when you ask for a hamburger, the cashier will always ask you, would you like fries and a drink with that? And then may even ask you if you'd like to try their new banana apple pie cheesecake or whatever with your hamburger. That's how big businesses increase the average value of the transaction of each customer. Again, look at Amazon. Before you check out, you will be presented with a few more suggested products that Amazon says that people who bought the product that you're buying also bought with that product. This is known as a cross-sale profit maximizer. Then there's the bundle AOV maximizer, where they offer to bundle your product with 2 or 3 other related products. Kind of sounds like when you buy a burger and you're offered a combo, right? Exactly. Last but not least, you need to increase the frequency of transactions per customer. It's at least 5 times more expensive to get a customer than it is to keep one. You want the people who have already bought from you to keep coming back, right? You do this by communicating constantly with your customers. You have their contact information. And if they've given you permission to contact them, contact them. You want to stay on top of mind so when your customers are back in the market for the products and services that you sell, you will be there. You can do this in several ways. You can create email drip campaigns, create social media groups, loyalty programs, ad retargeting, organic content marketing, a YouTube channel. There are a ton of ways to nurture your customers into buying again and again. Okay, you guys learned in this video how to build a sales funnel process to grow your business. Those steps are 1, understanding the buyer's journey. 2, have a lead magnet. 3, have a low ticket offer. 4, increase your average order value. 5, maximize your average order value. 6, create a rinse and repeat return path for your customers. Remember, people will go through the sales funnel process at the rate that they move through their buyer's journey. By having a sales funnel process that gently nurtures your customers through their journey to making a purchase, you dramatically increase the number of customers you get, how much they spend when they buy from you, and how many times they return to make a purchase. This is how you grow your business. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.